Why do I look so pale, bro? Look like I've seen a ghost. Yes, people. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts. First and foremost, smash the like button up. Hit the sub button up. All that good stuff. Hold on. Yes, people. Smash the likes up, as I say, on your way in. Hit the sub button up. We've got a Wolves Aston Villa Watchalong. Let me just share it in the Discord. I completely forgot to. All that good stuff. But yeah, man. How's it? Hope everyone's doing well. You know how it is. One sec, lads. Just adding everyone in the Discord. But yeah, smash the likes up. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, back. Right, I'm back. Oh, I didn't even realise that's gonna. I'm gonna have to put that over there. There. Yeah, smash the likes up, people. As I say, hit the sub button up, all that good stuff. I'm gonna go 2-0 Aston Villa, by the way, for today. I know this is a Midlands derby. I'm pretty sure. No, it's definitely a Midlands derby. I'm not sure if this is. This isn't the Birmingham. It's not a Birmingham derby, is it? Because Dudley's not in Birmingham. Yeah, I'm saying, Jordan, you trolling me with the Tidemans picture. Firstly, my name's not Jordan, and what do you mean? Am I trolling you, bro? Why would I be trolling you? I just put Tielemans as my thingy because he was the first Villa player that I saw come up. So I obviously it has to be in a certain image for it to look nice on the thumbnail. So I just thought I just put Tielemans on. I know he's injured. It's not me trolling. I actually quite like Tielemans. Who will score though? Like what players? Ollie Watkins, Morgan Rogers. That's what I'm gonna go. Ollie Watkins, Morgan Rogers. I think Villa win this, mate. I'll be honest. As much as Villa are competing with us in top four, I think they'll beat Wolves, mate. It's Wolves. Wolves are that bad, bro. Come on, man. Wolves are terrible, lads. They are honestly terrible. So yeah. Let's not. Hold on. Let's smash the likes up, people. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty self-explanatory. Wolves are the worst team in one of the worst teams in the league history. If he starts, I'm done with uni. He started, bro. He is starting, isn't he? Oh, Unai. You're done with Unai. He has started. You're done with Unai. Yeah, he has started. Bro, that Wolves starting 11. They've got Adam Armstrong. Bro, where was this guy? Was he at Southampton? I'm sure he was at Southampton. Yeah, he was. Southampton and West Brom and Blackburn and Bolton and Barnsley. Bro, what a terrible player, bro. Yeah, no, Arsenal completely bottled it that day, bro. Drawing to these lot. These lot are terrible, mate. This is their starting 11. This is their starting 11. Jose Sá, who was actually a good goalkeeper back in the day. Mascara, but not the good one. Bueno. Gomez. They got about 6 Gomez's on their team. Bueno again. They got 2 Buenos on their team as well. Kinder Buenos. They got a right wing back. Oh, I can't pronounce his name. I'm going to call him Jackson. They got João Gomez. Decent player, to be fair. Andre. Belgrade. Mateus Mane, who's actually a decent player. And Adam Armstrong. Unai Emery's a lad. Bottle job lad. Big up Malcolm, mate. I'm gassed. We're slapping up PSG next round. I guess we'll see, bro. I guess we'll see, mate. Yeah, if you're gonna pretend you're gassed, you'd rather have PSG over Newcastle. That's fine. Then Villa's one is Martinez, Cash, Konsa, Torres, Digne, Onana, Luiz, Sancho, Rogers, Buendia, and Watkins. Villa are gonna win this, mate. It's gonna be a comfortable win, to be honest with you. I think the only team that drops points near Man United this weekend is Chelsea. Because they got Arsenal away. I think they'll lose to Arsenal away. But I guess we'll see, lads. I guess we'll see. But yeah, Villa are winning this game, mate. This is going to be a comfortable win for Villa. Let me know your score predictions in the chat. I'm going 2-0 Villa. Wolves are terrible, mate. Honestly, just terrible. You can't hope Wolves do anything. Hold on, what? What? Hold on. Lads, have we got a here we go? Hold on. Barcelona will activate Marcus Rashford's buy option with the €30 million fee agreed, and Manchester United to be paid in 3 annual instalments of €10 million. Final improvement will depend on the Liga financial fair play clearance. So it's not guaranteed to be done yet, because trust me, you know, I've seen... who did it? Was it Danny Olmo they're there to register 6 months later? Yeah, it looks like Barca are gonna think. Barcelona made progress in talks over personal terms with Marcus Rashford for a potential permanent move this summer. Barca want Rashford to stay, but Man United insist no discount on €30 million buy option clause. Yeah, we should stand strong, by the way, on that. We should stand strong, by the way, on that. Yeah, we should definitely. We should definitely stand strong on that. But yeah, big up Baron. Baron, have you heard that Barca have just signed? Well, you know, as I say, you never, even a here we go, you can't take too seriously with Barca because they could just end up not registering. But Rashford to Barca looks like it's going to be permanent. They're going to trigger the £30 million release clause. Fairs. I think you forgot I watch Watkins every week. He's a championship striker. Oh, mate, I need to move this up. I move this above me, bro. No, let me just make it like this. Right, let me just make it like that. With an ankle, Midlands derby form is in Wolves' favour. You think Wolves are gonna Wolves are the favourites, or like you think Wolves are gonna get something, or do you think you're gonna win? I don't know. I don't have Twitter. Yeah, well, I've just seen Papillon make a stream about it, saying Rashford joining Barcelona permanently. And then, yeah, I've just gone on Twitter and I've seen it. Would you swap Mbuemi for Rodgers? No chance. No chance. Source, Fabrizio and some Mundo Deportivo, which is a Spanish newspaper. And I have heard them be quite credible when it comes to news. And Fabrizio as well. So, yeah, 3-1 Wolves, lad. Trust me, I want Villa to lose, lad. 3-1 Wolves is crazy. 3-1 Wolves, you know. Oh. Yo, touches Wolves World Cup final for Wolves today, lad. Well, I mean, it's not really because they're relegated already, bro. When will you acknowledge your world champions? Never. Never, mate. I'd never acknowledge my world champions. My world champions are Man United, mate, because we're the biggest club in the world and we've been world champions twice. You know, the world's greatest football club. But don't worry though, lads, because big up to that Arsenal fan as well that put in the chat and the catch-up. Day 1,650 since Chelsea last beat Arsenal at the Emirates. Barca, of course, of a Europa League run. Yeah, but they ain't getting to the final, mate, so don't you worry. They ain't getting to the final, don't you worry, bro. They ain't getting to the final. Arsenal will get into the final, mate. Arsenal are going to get to the final. They're going to slap up Barcelona. I'm telling you, they're going to slap them up. Styles make fights. And Arsenal are Barca's kryptonite. Arsenal love a high line because Gyökeres, Martinelli and that in space and behind. And then Barca can't defend set pieces. Match made in hell for them lot. I might do my predictions soon. Yeah, in the Champions. I was going to do it at 3 PM to be honest, but I just couldn't be asked. Yeah, so I'm going to do my, you know, I think it would be Bayern Arsenal final. I think you beat City. Then who have you got in the quarters? You know what I'm saying? Who have you got in the quarters? Big up TTM, brother. I know Arsenal fans are annoying. Chelsea are too. People forget that, lad. Bro, all fan bases have got that, bruv. Yeah, I mean, unless it's Man City, because there's no fans. Is it Bayern you've got in the quarters? Yeah, it is, because Bayern have got Atlanta, and it's Bayern. I heard you rattled Lee Gonzalez. Who told you that? Who told you that? And yeah, that is true. He got so rattled. Bro, he was sitting there saying, oh, nobody gives a fuck about the Busby babes. They're dead. They're gone. The fuck? Needs to lay off the drink, mate. Oh shit, even Jez was saying hello. Hold on. United car. Oh yeah. No, bro. Do you know what's so annoying, TTM? Yeah, is I had that all clipped up, but my PC ran out of storage, so it didn't clip. He only clipped a few minutes of it, so I couldn't get it. I had like 34 minutes of a clip, and he deleted the stream. Arsenal got a free ticket to the final. That route was easy peasy. Yeah, they do. Maybe not a free ticket. Free ticket to the semi-final because they're going to beat Leverkusen and Sporting or Bodo. Let's have it right. And then they should beat Barca just off styles. And they beat Barca, and they're in the final. Yeah, I'm saying I've seen you doing the rounds and I've seen you doing the rounds doing the 12 points from Villa gimmick. What happens when we thump Arsenal? Oh, there's. I mean, you can live in, the dream world, but let's have it right. The chances are Chelsea will not be beating Arsenal Football Club this weekend. They will be losing. At most, they can hope for as a draw. So we can all live in these, realms of, what happens if we thump Arsenal? But it's not going to happen. And, you could potentially be, by midweek, next week, 12 points behind Aston Villa. You could also potentially be... I don't think you'll be 9 points off United, because I think we'll be 6 points... I think we'll be... No, we're 3 points above you. We'll be 6 points above you this weekend, I think. And then we've got Newcastle away, but I think we'll finish above you, mate. So I don't know. I'm not worried about you lot at all. So teams win, so City, then Bayern, then PSG or Chelsea, then Arsenal in the final. Yeah, but it never is that way, bruv. It never is that way. I think Madrid will beat City. I'm telling you now, Madrid... Listen, don't take what the first game in the group stages as that for the whole thing. Mbappe weren't playing. He was on the bench. And Vinny had a stinker against Mateus Nunes. When it gets to UCL knockouts, Vinicius Jr. turns up. Vinicius Jr. up against Mateus Nunes. If Vinicius Jr. is on his job, yeah, he's cooking him. But it's just a boring fixture because it happens every year, and I'm getting bored of watching Man City play. I don't think you beat Bayern. You need to watch. He deleted it, bro. He deleted literally straight away, bro. Because he even knew that he was embarrassing himself, bro. Deleted it straight away, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? A real Villa fan, and this is the first hello. They didn't know there's a few Villa fans on the internet. This one isn't a Villa fan, though. Ashley's a Chelsea fan. If Wolves win, I think the goal difference will get United to third. Not bad for a mid-club. So if Wolves win, I think goal difference will get United to third. Oh, yeah. We have to win, obviously, on the weekend. No, yeah, there's no chance. They ain't gonna win. Then if that's your goal difference, I don't even know your goal difference. If that's your goal difference, there's no chance. Damn, 25. Yeah, unless like Wolves would have to win like 4-0 and United 6-0, and Man United have to win by like 10. That ain't happening. Touchline never count out underdog Chelsea. I'm not gonna count out underdog Chelsea, but at the end of the day, bruv, when it comes to again, some Chelsea fan, please tell me when was the last time Chelsea won a big away game. They don't win big away games. They talk about that they turn up in big games. That's true sometimes, but big away games they don't turn up in. I can't remember the last time I watched Chelsea in a big away game and they turn up. We're probably looking at the last one that comes to my brain, most recent. Maybe I'm sure there's probably one a bit more recent than that. Was probably Real Madrid when they were 3-1 down and they went to the Bernabeu and they were 3-0 up, and then Rodrigo scored a volley. That's the last time I can think of. You lot. You know what I'm saying? Big up United car. I don't. You lot. No, I can't have Arsenal win, Chelsea, City winning the league, bro. I can't have it, man. They showed up against Carrier-Bag. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Garnacho scored. That shows how bad Carrier-Bag are, by the way. The fact Garnacho scored. Do you get what I'm saying? How shit must you be? Oh, bro, I saw his goal against Sunderland. Yeah, I was watching TikTok and come up on my phone. His goal against Sunderland, and even it was a good finish, to be fair to him, but. Even though when he kicked the ball, it was so going out of play. He just managed to get to it and then shot. I think even the keeper didn't expect him to get to it because of how heavy the touch was. That guy is the worst footballer I've ever seen in my life play for Man United consistently. PSG will miss Dembele, Fabian for both of them. Why is that? Are they both injured? Yeah, PSG are going to get knocked out. I've already said PSG ain't winning it. Chelsea will beat PSG. Chelsea will beat PSG, bruv. Honestly, I mental illness, bruv. That's what it is. Anyone that thought he was a good player, I can't believe it. Anyone that thought he's a good player, you have to be. It has to be mental illness. Do you get what I'm saying? That guy was, oh mate, the worst footballer I've ever laid eyes on. Yeah, I'm saying he's got no talent whatsoever. Napoli, maybe, but they suck. Yeah, but again, like, I hear that. I hear Napoli. But really, English teams should beat every Italian team apart from Inter Milan. Like, English teams are so... And Napoli aren't good this season, by the way. Conte is not good in Europe. I hear it, but no. Do you know what I'm saying? No. Like, it just... But that's what I'm saying. One in the last... Someone tell me when's the last time they actually won a big away game. I can't think of it. They haven't won at Old Trafford in 13 years. They won at Anfield in like 9, I think. Last time they won at Anfield, I think it was under Mourinho. I could be wrong. No, it was under Tuchel, actually. It was under Tuchel in COVID. And then Tottenham doesn't count because they win there every year. City, last time they won at the Etihad, I think was under Conte. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was under Conte. The last time they won at the Emirates was under Tuchel. They don't win big away games, bro. And I know Villa Park is not, thingy, but... But they got Emirates this weekend as well. Vinicius Junior will start every single team in the world except Barca. No, you're probably right, bro. You're probably right, mate. Vinicius Junior is a baller. Yeah, and Vinicius Junior, UCL knockouts is a cheat code. Even if Chelsea beat PSG, they'll get Liverpool. Yeah, and this is where it gets worrying, lads. This is where it gets worrying because I promise you now, Liverpool are getting to the semis. Liverpool are going to get to the semis, and this is where it gets worrying because if Liverpool get to the semis, the closer they are. I think Bayern have the second leg at Allianz. And, I'm just hoping. I'm hoping and praying. I think we all, all fellow Man United fans and other fans as well, we should all pray this season that the Harry Kane curse of can't turn up in any big game whatsoever, just, it's finished. We need it to, like how Yaya Toure lifted the Man City curse. We need someone to lift the Harry Kane curse. We need Bayern Munich to save football and win the Champions League this season because, honestly, one of Liverpool or Arsenal are going to be in the final, most likely. If they aren't in the final, it'll be a travesty for them. In fact, an English team should be in the final. Every single English team has got to the round of 16 in all of their competitions. In the Conference League, the Europa League and the Champions League, the English teams are on top at the minute in Europe. So for me, as I say, we need Bayern Munich to save football. I've been playing football now, lad, in Power League, lad, Liverpool, lad. Big up, bro. Big up, bro. Enjoy, mate. We usually own City in knockouts. Yeah, you do, but you do. I think you're going to win. I actually think you're going to win. Genuinely. And that second leg being at the Etihad, I think, plays into Madrid's hand. I like that Chelsea UCL prediction. That's more like it. Yeah, I think you'll beat PSG, but I don't think you'll beat Liverpool. I hope you do, though. I hope you beat Liverpool. I wouldn't mind Chelsea getting to the semis. I don't want them to win it, but I wouldn't mind them getting to the semis. And then Bayern slap you up. That would be wonderful. But yeah, Liverpool versus Arsenal final, possibly. Yeah, I'm going to Lanzarote, you're saying. I'm going on holiday for that. I ain't going to be here, bruv. I ain't going to be here. I ain't going to be here if that happens. God forbid. But I don't think it will happen. I don't think Liverpool will beat Bayern if they get to the semis. I think Bayern would beat Liverpool. Bayern would beat Liverpool. Liverpool will beat Galatasaray. Chelsea beat Liverpool over 2 legs. Return of the season. Yeah, but you didn't win. That's what I'm saying. You didn't win. Liverpool versus Tottenham final. Again, if that happens, they're going to win. So, yeah, no, mate. Yeah, exactly. That is the worst final. Liverpool, Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham is Tottenham. Liverpool, Tottenham will be a humiliation ritual. I mean, yeah, it will just be it'll be like, Spurs will be in the Championship and they'll just be like, all right, so it's, go out there, lads, just show some heart and passion, and they'll be 1-0 down in 1 minute like they were last time. Yeah, it'll be a humiliation ritual, bruv. That can't happen. You think Barca will be in the final and win? I don't see it. Tottenham has heritage now. You're taking the mick. North London semi thoughts. Tottenham, yeah, bro. Jed Spence against Lamine Yamal. Even if they get past Atletico, by the way, which they won't, but let's say they get past Atletico, they're going to play Barca in the quarters. Jed Spence against Lamine Yamal. Rafinha up against Archie Gray if Porro's not back. Pedri up against Polina and Conor Gallagher. Just saying, lads. Yeah, just saying, lads. Honestly, would you rather Arsenal do the treble or Liverpool win the champs? So what are we saying? Arsenal lose the cup final, the League Cup, and then win the FA Cup, Champions League and Premier League. Is that what we're saying? Or Liverpool win the champs? I would rather Arsenal win the quadruple than Liverpool win a throw-in. Yeah, I can't stand Liverpool Football Club. Obviously, that's an exaggeration, by the way, just in case someone doesn't understand. That is an exaggeration. Yeah, I'd rather Arsenal win the treble than Liverpool win the champs. 100%. I can't have them winning number 7. I've already got a treble, mate. I ain't got 7 Champions Leagues. I agree. Barcelona can't make it. Their defence is full of... Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. And also, they can't defend set pieces, bruv. So when they play Arsenal, yeah, it's done. I honestly, and I'll be honest with you, any United fan, for me, it'd be weird if you'd rather Liverpool win the champs. They win the Champions League. Oh, bruv, honestly. Like, Arsenal winning the treble is, like, really and truly, United fans... We can still say we've won the treble, but Liverpool would have done 7. We're never catching that. You're never catching 7. You're never catching... I mean, to be fair, they told us that we would never catch them in league titles, and we caught them then. So you never know. You never know about that one, pal. You know what I'm saying? We were 11 behind on league titles, and then we ended up bringing it back to 20. Yeah, I'd rather see Arsenal do that. I can't see Liverpool win a champs ever again. You know, I mean, they can have their Champions League that I saw when they beat Tottenham. Yeah, I mean, again, that's got an hysteric against it because they beat Tottenham. Yeah, but if they win 7... They already think they're the biggest club in England now. If they win 7 Champions Leagues, bro, we would have to do a three-peat. Unless Barca, you know, get found guilty in that. Yeah, I mean, then I'm on 5. Then I'm on 5. You know what I'm saying? And 5 and 7 is not that much, but yeah, I can't have Liverpool winning anything, to be honest with you. You know, so League Cup, maybe, but... Winning a Champions League? Yeah, man said just kill me. Well, I'm about to deal with City or Bayern, Rudiger in 2020. To be fair, he dealt with Haaland last time, though, no? I'm alright in saying he did. But the thing is, yeah, it's his partner who's next to him. Whether it has to be Militao or Alaba. It can't be one of them, mate, Dean Oyson, Scrub, and Raul Asensio, the walking yellow cards, mate. They are walking yellow cards every time. Raul Asensio getting booked every time I watch him. Same with Dean Oyson, by the way. Yeah, I'm saying. Tottenham, who would you support in a Chelsea UCL final? So touchline, who would you support in a Chelsea Arsenal final? Are Arsenal on course to win the treble, or are Arsenal trophyless and it's Chelsea trophyless? Because if it's Chelsea and Arsenal trophyless, I'm going Arsenal. Because Chelsea are 1 Champions League off us. But if Arsenal were on course to winning the treble, and it's an Arsenal treble, the treble, by the way, not a treble, the treble, or Chelsea getting the 3rd star, I'd probably edge it to Chelsea getting the 3rd star. But if they're both trophyless, I'm going Arsenal. Because Arsenal have only won it never. They never won it. Do you get what I'm saying? Never won Champions League. No, PSG aren't knocking out Chelsea. I don't think so. I don't think they will. When are those games, brother? I want to see the dates, yeah, so I know which ones I'm doing watch-alongs for. I'd rather Chelsea. The meltdown will be crazy. You are right. You are right there. But by the way, if they do play each other in the Champions League final, Arsenal will slap them. Like, Arsenal will slap them up. Arsenal will slap 10th and 17th. Hold on. Oh, it is, yeah. That's the other second leg, and then... Oh, no, what? Hold on. Oh, they're all on the same day. Oh. Rah, they put them all on the same day. They're all on the same day. Rah. Atletico, Tottenham first leg at Atletico. Well, Atlanta Bayern is going to be a sticky one for a Bayern, by the way. That will be a tricky game, that first one. Yeah, I'm doing PSG. I'm doing PSG Chelsea, bruv. I'll be honest. I'm doing PSG Chelsea. I don't for content is Tottenham getting relegated and taking the UCL with them. It's a strong wish of mine. I just want to witness the chaos. I hear it. But, bro, I was on Never a Foul earlier. George, he just tries to rage bait you so much and then gets angry when you do the same thing back to him. Yeah, Tottenham fans... Like, and some, not to be fair, Hotspur KV's alright, you know what I'm saying, but a lot of them Tottenham fans, they're just the same as the Arsenal fans that they hate. They're just the same as them, but it's just because they're so much worse than Arsenal. They can't have the chest that Arsenal have, but they do have chest, bro, ridiculous chest for no reason. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they're Tottenham Hotspur. You know what I mean? And nobody really cares about them whatsoever. With our new improved midfield, we are. Oh, I can't wait. We're winning one of the Premier League or the Champions League next season, mate. We're winning it. Once we get us 5 more quality signings, we're winning the thingy. Yeah, but you know that will ruin them long term if they win the Champions League and get relegated. They ain't getting promoted back because you have to. The Championship plays right. For example, let me give you an example. The day after the round of 16 in the Champions League, the Championship plays. Yeah. They all play. The Championship plays like 46 games in the season. They're screwed because you got to manage all your games and all that. It's crazy. So yeah, how did Bodo smash Man City 3-1? That's embarrassing. Bodo are a glimpse of the best team in the world at the minute. Last time Tottenham will be in the UCL. Oh, for a long time, mate. For a long time. Let me get this game up. For a long time, bro. They won't get Champions League football for. And listen, people said this to me last year. Oh, this will be the United won't be seeing Champions League football. They even said it to us in the summer. Oh, you won't be seeing Champions League. Tottenham aren't Man United, mate. Tottenham aren't Man United. Yeah, they got Champions League football and signed Palhinha. Tottenham ain't Man United, mate. Let me just get this up. There we go. It's true, bro. They're effed in the Championship. What is Xavi doing down there? A game every 3 days and that? What? Do you mean Xavi, the Xavi? You think Xavi's going to end up at Spurs? No chance. No chance. They're getting Pochettino back, mate. For the vibes. This is the season to be in the UCL. It's up for grabs. I agree. But I think it'll be up for grabs for the English teams anyways. You know, unless something drastically changes. Because I don't think Madrid are going to sort their stuff out anytime soon. Oh, Xavi Simons. Yeah, he's leaving, bro. He's on 200k a week. Bro, TCM, yeah? You know Leicester, and I'm sure Spurs have this as well. Maybe not. I imagine Spurs do have it because they're just, you know, and rightfully so, to be fair. They wouldn't expect to go down at the start of the season. Leicester, when they went down, never had any relegation clauses. So they went down with a massive wage bill. You know, Maresca had the biggest wage bill in Championship history. And ultimately, they can't afford it. This is why FFP exists, by the way. So when people sit there and say, FFP, the rules shouldn't exist, this is why they exist. Because Leicester are about to get... If Leicester get relegated, yeah, to League One, they go bust. They will go bust. They won't be able to... They can't... They have a training facility that's costing 20 million a season. Or something along those lines. They will genuinely go bust. They will be done. Yeah, if Leicester get relegated. And they just got a -6 point deduction. We've seen they got point deduction in the Premier League as well. You know, they're going bust, Leicester, pretty much. I don't think that happened to Spurs, but you never know, innit? He means that Bredo peaked at 9. What do you mean, bro? Hold on, sorry. Oh, peaked at 9. Oh my gosh. Oh my, that is so true as well. That is so true, bruv. Didn't Odegaard peak at 15? He peaked at 9. Well, he was at Barca, then he was at PSG, or he was at PSG, then Barca, one of them. Then he ended up at Leipzig. And I knew he was trash anyway, so I watched this guy play. You know, he's got moan in him from every now and then. He'll play a nice few techie passes. He's trash. But, yeah. Peaked at 9, it's crazy. PSG fans think they're going back to back. They ain't. They played too much football over the last 2 seasons. They've played 103 games since the start of last season. And then the season before last, yeah, they done the domestic treble and got to a Champions League semi. So they pretty much played the maximum amount of games in that season as well. So for the last 2 seasons, they played maximum games. And they played the Club World Cup, another Super Cup, the Intercontinental Cup. They played so many games and they have barely refurbished their squad. You know, it's the same, pretty much a similar squad since they had since the start of it, other than Kvaratskhelia and Doué. And maybe Barcola. You know, Chelsea has played more. Yeah, but Chelsea's is Conference League where they rotate their entire 11, so it's not really hit the same. And Chelsea are trash, and they get bare injuries, so point still proves. Barca, PSG, PS. Oh, he did play PSV. Then RB, yeah, you're right. Yeah, trash, mate. Trash. Trash. I remember Jay saying he's better than Ahmad. How the turntables have now turned. Can this game kick off, for God's sake? There we go, gone. Mate, kick the ball, pal. There you go. Oh, newsflash. Wolves have actually sold out their stadium for once. Is Man United in town? Sancho watches well today, lads. He just had a touch. Little flick. Consa. Cash. I reckon Matty Cash actually might score, to be fair. And Anana's lost the ball already. That's a foul. They're giving away a foul already. United versus Atleti thoughts next season. I couldn't tell you, bruv, because I don't know what our team's going to look like. I reckon we'd beat Atleti now. Although Lookman, since he's joined Atleti, he's been good. He's been good, bro. He's been good. With all due respect, he has been good. He has been good, bro. Is 100% out for the game against Chelsea, while Jean Neves and Dembele are not certain to be 100%. That's what I'm saying. Is that both games though? Because obviously, I guess we'll see, bro. But I wouldn't be that worried about if I was a PSG fan about Fabian Ruiz, because he's a decent player, but you know they've still got Zay Emery. Who, I think Emery's only like 18. He's still only 18, 19. He's been around for years. He might be 19 or 20 to be fair, but yeah, they got him, and yeah, they still got Vitinha in that. But if no Dembele or João Neves is definitely something. The last time Villa won at Wolves was 2012. Did they not win there last season? Never mind, lads. Never mind. Hold on. False alarm, lads. They're not on the same day. It's just literally just updated now. They're not on the same day. So on the Tuesday is Galatasaray, Liverpool early kickoff. For some reason, I actually thought that would be a good idea to put them on the same day, but, you know, what do I know? You know, it's about marketing, I guess. Atalanta, Bayern, Atletico, Tottenham, and Newcastle, Barca, and then it's the other games on the thingy. Arsenal got the early kickoff. Let me have a look. Yeah, Wolves probably are up for this, bro. Wolves already know they're down. Hold on. Oh, they lost their last season 2-0. They've not... Oh, they don't win there. Oh, they actually don't win there as well. No, they won there in 2020. Last minute penalty. They won there in 2020. Last minute penalty. El Ghazi. Both games. Raw. Yeah, Dembele and João Neves are even Dembele to a certain level, you could hear them being without him. They've still got goals in that team, but João Neves, you know what I mean? He's important for them type of games, because against Caicedo and that, he's going to need to be running around. But is the second leg at Stamford Bridge, or is it at PSG? It's at Stamford Bridge, right? Second leg. Because you lot got top 8. So it should be at Stamford Bridge, the second leg. That's where it's going to be worrying for him. Because all Chelsea got to do is park the bus and stay resolute in the first leg. Even if they lose by 1 goal, and then take it to the next leg. There's Konsa. Digne. Buendia. Luis. Buendia. Konsa. Cash. Sancho. Pau Torres. Digne. Martinez. Konsa. This is what Villa need to do. Just pass it around, mate. The adrenaline will eventually wear off. It's Wolves. They got 11 points or whatever, 9 points or something like that. Oh no, 1-0. Oh my gosh, never mind. Oh my gosh. You can't hear me. That's your rap, bro. That ain't... Yeah, that's your rap, mate. If you're being serious, it's your... Refresh your app. Second leg, Stamford Bridge. Chelsea are going to beat them, mate. It's only for certain teams, bruv, doing what we did and Real Madrid did. You know, going the whole thing. I know we lost it in the end, but we still got to the final, and we didn't lose it because we, you know, weren't good enough to win back to back. We lost it because we were competing against a bunch of cheats. They got a corner here. He should have scored that. Terrible from Molly Watkins. Doesn't matter. 1-0. Oh my gosh. Bro, what am I watching? He has got a free header in the box. That's Spanish centre-backs for you, mate. Other than Ramos, can't header a ball. That's a free header in the box. The freest header he'll get in his life. They've got another corner, to be fair. Digne. Oh. Villa are winning this, man. Douglas Luiz. Martinez. Cash. Liverpool over 2 legs don't scare me. They should. Second leg will be at Anfield as well, no? I imagine. They finished above you, didn't they? I think they did. They finished above you. Yeah, Bayern will slap up Chelsea. And I think they'll beat Liverpool. But Bayern have got to get through. But Bayern have got Atalanta. But the home leg is the second leg. So Atlanta can beat them all they want in the first leg. I promise you, if Atlanta win 3-0 in the first leg, Bayern will still go on to win that tie. They will still go on and they'll beat them by 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bayern will... Who else has Bayern got in it? Real Madrid in it. Bayern Madrid City. Oh, mate. That hate watch will feed generations if it's City Bayern. But I don't want it to be City Bayern. I want City out of there, mate. Could you imagine? Oi, could you imagine if it's Liverpool City in the semis? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my days. And then it's Arsenal and Barca on the other side. Oh, that is literally touchline's hell. Version of hell. I got the 4 of the top 5 clubs I hate the most in the semi. Oh mate, no. No. My toes are curling just thinking about that. Arsenal, Barca. Then they've got Liverpool, City. Nah, mate, I need to stop thinking of this. This is paranoia speaking. Bayern are going to win. And Real Madrid are going to win. And hopefully one of Chelsea or PSG do something for me. Douglas Luiz. Onana. Lovely touch. Morgan Rogers. Good pass. Got options here. Sancho, really good touch. Really good control. He couldn't get the shot away. Back to cash. Buying little brothers already this season. Yeah, they did. They did. They did. And I think they'll do it again as well, by the way. The thing is with Bayern is just, can their players turn up in the big games? Because they bottle it sometimes in the big games. And I'm talking about Kane and Elise, who are their two best players. United. Man United. We're the boys in red and we're on our way to Wembley. Wembley, Wembley. We're the famous Man United and we're going to Wembley. Smash these likes up, man. Let's get us to 20 likes. Wolves, Aston Villa. Let me turn that because I know you lot can hear that. So let me just turn this volume down. Villa have just put the ball out for a throw from a bad pass. I think that was Pau Torres. Villa are going to win this, man. They've already had 2 or 3 clear-cut chances. They're going to win this. Wolves are generally that bad. They can't even hold out for 10 minutes without conceding an obvious chance. Like an obvious chance, a chance that should be scored. Hold on. There you go. Oh, fucking hell. Free kick Wolves. Matty Cash foul. Oh. Ball in. Oh my gosh. Oh my days. Oh my days. I think Madrid could outscore Bayern over 2 legs. I just don't think they. The thing is with Madrid is their defence, their best defenders, Rudiger, Militao, Alaba, can only stay fit for about 2 weeks. So what are the chances of them staying fit for the Man City game and then the Bayern game? Nah. I can see Mbappe turning up. I can see Vinicius turning up. But I could also see Harry Kane turning up. I could also see Elise turning up. I could also see Musiala, Diaz, Davies. Davies might be out for the season, actually. I don't actually know if he is. Who else? Boy, Diaz just fouled him. Yeah, see, for me, I mean, I wouldn't mind Real Madrid winning it. I think Real Madrid get. The thing is, Real Madrid. The thing is, I just don't trust Real Madrid in it at this moment in time. You know, this is Real Madrid now. Not Real. Turn up your mic, mate. So everyone keeps saying can't eat. Right, cool. So, I've just spilt my drink because of you. Just spilt my drink a lot. Bro. Hold on, right, 1 second. That should be better, yeah? That is better, innit? That good? Oh, no, not because of you. It just won't click into the bottle. Put that there. Sake all over my chair, man. Hold on. Rogers. Never mind. Much better. Alright, sweet. I expect PSG to smoke Chelsea both legs, even with Dembele. Even without Dembele. No. I think Chelsea will beat him. I think Chelsea will beat him. Especially the second leg being at the library. Chelsea will beat him. I'm actually going to be going to... I think I'm going to be going to Chelsea Man United, by the way. Stamford Bridge. Stamford Bridge. On... Is it April? I think it is April. It might be the start of April. I think I might be going there with my mate. Hopefully. God willing, fingers crossed. I think we could just overpower PSG. I think they're just leggy, bro. They're not that good this season as well. They're just not that good. And they cost me 50 quid the other day. Because they didn't want to go, because they ended up conceding a last minute goal against Monaco. Onana. Chelsea can stink out of the part of France and beat them at the bridge. That's what I'm saying. And I don't think PSG have got it in them this time to just find a way to win their games. Oh my gosh. Good volley, to be fair, from Luiz. Really good volley from Luiz. Didn't he break out of Alicia Lehmann and then because she wanted to stay in Juventus? She wanted to stay at Juventus and he didn't. And he's the one who got her the move at Juventus. This is what I'm saying. He's the one who got her the move to Juventus. Yeah. And she won the league, I think, at Juventus, but did nothing for it. And then broke up with him because he wanted to leave Juventus. Crazy. Yeah, Kvara can score, but Kvara is going to be up against Reece James. There you go. Reece James. Like, to be fair, listen, elite matchup. Kvaratskhelia can cook any fullback in the world on his day. There's no doubt in my mind. Do you get what I'm saying? In a moment, Kvaratskhelia can do something. He's wonderful. Left back, Doué, or, Doué up against Cucurella. Cucurella's getting booked. I'd bet my entire life savings on it that Cucurella gets booked. And then, the midfield battle. If there's no João Neves, Cole Palmer's going to run around free. Well, to be fair, he's not really done much, has he? But you get what I'm saying? Just think, with those injuries and how leggy they are at the minute, PSG will lose that. Like, the games are in, 2 weeks, so... I feel that game will have a red. Might do. Might have 2 reds. Honestly, though, United, Kai, I can't wait to be back in the Champions League. Man United have never been in the Champions League, yeah, when English teams have been dominating Champions. When we were good, English teams were English was the 3rd best league when we were good. That's why yeah, she is with Montel from Love Island. What's it called? When we've been good, the Premier League was the 3rd best league, or the English league was the 3rd best league. Yeah. Liverpool, when they were good, they were lucky. They got good in the Premier League. The English football division was the best in Europe, or one of the best in Europe. Do you get what I'm saying? PSV were winning Champions Leagues in the 70s. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We were the only really good team in the... Well, no, we weren't, because Chelsea were really good, but that's what I'm saying. Chelsea was with us. And Liverpool, to be fair, as well. Liverpool were good as well. That era, Liverpool were getting to Champions League semis and finals. But, yeah. Bro, I'll be honest. I want us to get good again in this type of era. I want us to get good again in this type of era, man. Do you get what I'm saying? Go there. win the champs. I think we'd have a good chance. I think we'd have a good chance if we were in it right now. Not, well, because of the depth of our squad, no. But when we get more depth, we'd have a good chance. Here's Sancho. Oh, good idea. Terrible touch from Buendia. Sancho's just ducked out. Not even ducked out away, just like... I don't even know what you'd call that. I'm about to win in just so you can hold on. You can only hold on to the past for so long. You can, bro. You can only hold on to the past for so long. It's gonna happen. When it happens, by the way, I'm gonna be the most unbearable person on the planet. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna remind everyone who we are when we. Even now, I'm the most unbearable person on the planet. But when we're good again, and I mean good, not like good as in top 4 good. Oh, mate. They're going to have to get me a restraining order. They're going to want me deported from the country. I'm telling you. These little kids growing up seeing Man City winning stuff. I need to fix this. Yeah, it all mean nothing, though, when the 115s come in, mate. Yeah, I'm saying. That's the reality of it. It all mean nothing. Ollie Watkins is so trash. They've grown up seeing Chelsea win and City win. Who's winning the UCL and what do you think? Give me a bit of reasoning. I said Bayern from the start, from literally off. I said Bayern. I'm going to stick with Bayern because they've been really good this season. They've had a bit of a drop off recently, but who doesn't? Yes, I've said Bayern from the off. And I still with Bayern's route to the final, my guess is that they will play. Yeah, they'll beat Atalanta. They'll play Real Madrid in the quarters. They'll beat them, and then they'll play Liverpool in the semis, and they'll beat them. Yeah, you got to hope. That's what I'm saying. You got to hope Elise and Kane beat the allegations for a season. Because if they don't, we're screwed, mate. Because imagine if Bayern lose to City in the semis, and it's Liverpool and City in the semi-final, and Arsenal Barca in the other semi-final. Yeah, I ain't watching football anymore, mate. Not having a break. Don't like it. Onana, done well. Watkins, laid it off really well. What, is that a foul? Nope. Do you think Chelsea have a chance versus City over 2 legs? Probably. Probably the team you want to play the most. Because City are in a position where they're fighting for every single trophy. Big up, new to the channel. What would you rather see? Arsenal win the league or top Spurs get relegated? What are you meaning? As if would I rather see City not win the league? Because I was confused when you meant that. Because like I'm not an Arsenal fan. Would you mean would I rather see City not win the league, which means Arsenal would win the league, or top Spurs get relegated? Arsenal win the league. I was meant to go clubbing and it's pissing down. Listen, learn from Dr. Lee. Stay off the booze, mate. Yeah, I'm saying. If it's in the semi-final, I think City will sacrifice the champs. I don't think they'll sacrifice it, but I think if Chelsea, like, if it's Chelsea and City playing a semi-final of the Champions League, City might still be in the league. City might still be in the FA Cup. They're going to be trying to go for it all. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas Chelsea might just only have the Champions League left, really. And maybe might get top 4, but if they win the Champions League, it's irrelevant anyways. Sancho, this is going to be a goal. Nope, he couldn't get it out of his feet. Oh, mate. Vila are going to score soon. But yeah, I think Chelsea would beat them. But with Liverpool, because it's different, Liverpool are similar position to Chelsea. Barcelona don't win this UCL there and then they'll never win it. But this is what they've always been, bro. They don't really win Champions League. They just had a golden era because they had Messi. And paid refs. And dodgy decisions from UEFA. You know, Van Persie red card. The Chelsea game. The Pepe red card. There's 3. Larson versus Watkins is really ass for ass. Larsson's not playing, mate. It's Adam Armstrong. Larsson's at Palace. Sorry to break it to you, mate. I like how Villa have been given tough Europa fixtures. Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. That's why with them as well, similar thing to City. Obviously, City have a bigger squad, but winning their title, you have to probably win every game. Wouldn't you have 4? We'd have 5, bro. We lost to them twice. They had to get 2 clubs to start cheating. The 3 clubs, sorry, to start cheating. Yeah, to stop my club. That's how good we were, mate, back in the day. We had it good. You know, they had Man City, Chelsea, and Barcelona just to stop Man United from dominating the world. Do you get what I'm saying? The bro ain't even watching the game. Didn't they rob you in one? Bro, they should never have been in any of those finals. They robbed you in the semis. You know, when Pepe got sent off. They robbed, what do you call it? They robbed Chelsea in the semis in 09. And they robbed Arsenal in 2011 as well, because they robbed them with Van Persie's red card. There's 3 things that I already told you about. There's probably more as well. Oh well. Bodo winning the UCL. It's going to come to an end soon, isn't it? So it's all nice and cute. Yeah, I mean, it's all nice and cute, but... Bro, do you know their first Champions League win was against Man City literally last month? And they've won 4 in a row. 2 against Inter and 1 against Atletico and 1 against City. Crazy. And imagine that, like, that's like Leicester-esque. Like, imagine, like, you needed to get through the group stages or league phase. Yeah, it was their first ever Champions League win. They never won any Champions League win before that, right? And then they play the last 2 games of the league phase they need to win to get into the round of 32. They have Atletico away and Man City home. They win both of those, and then they get into Milan in the round of 32 and win them both. How mental that is. Bearing in mind they don't play in their league because it's too cold in Norway to play in the league. This game is dead. What an eyesore is number 7. They also robbed Arsenal in the 2006 final. I agree. Facts. Their entire history is robbing, mate. And then their greatest ever player was on you know what, so I expect them to give Arsenal a game. Yeah, they probably will give Arsenal a game. But Arsenal will still beat them. That will come to an end when they play a Premier League team over 2 legs. Atletico make the semis. I do as well, by the way. I do think Atletico will make the semis. And I think Atletico is a harder game for Arsenal than Barca will be. Because Atletico will think, good on you not being a drunkard, mate. Big up, bro. This will be the most impressive underdog win. Has an underdog even won the UCL in modern day? Like, obviously, I'm not going to remember if an underdog won it in the 70s because I don't know if they were underdogs back then. But I'm trying to. Has an underdog won it in the modern day? Dortmund are the closest to doing it. That I can, well, the most recent. They almost did it a couple of years ago. And who else? I mean, proper underdog. I mean, Tottenham almost done it. Porto, yeah, Porto's a shout. Some people would say Liverpool 05, I hear it, but then Liverpool fans will say they're underdogs in Champions League on 05, but then say they're the kings of Europe and all that stuff. It don't add up. Yeah, and they got heritage in Europe and all that stuff, yet they were underdogs, apparently. Porto's a shout, though. 06 was Barca. 07 was Milan. 08 was United. 09 was Barca. Inter Milan, maybe, when they won the treble. Would you say Inter? They didn't exactly have an amazing team. They definitely didn't have a better team than Barca, but they knocked Barca out. Big up Ahmed, mate. Wolfie is gas, not knowing he could play Villa in the semi-finals. Tottenham got to the final on some dodgy decisions. Yeah, I know. Tottenham got to the final, which they almost did it. Same with Dortmund, they almost did it. But yeah, the only actual underdog I can think that's actually done it, an actual underdog, was Porto. In the modern day. Say Madrid versus Liverpool is the biggest game matchup. Who says that? I'm bored of seeing Madrid, bruv. I've only ever seen us play Madrid twice. We rarely ever got Madrid. We always got an Italian team. We always got Inter or AC Milan or Roma. We never ever got Real Madrid and that and stuff like that. Not never ever. We did get them. We got one time R9 and Zidane and that, right? But we rarely ever got Real Madrid, bruv. I want Real Madrid back. I want Real Madrid in the Champions League. I want to play a top UCL team. I barely ever see us play Real Madrid, and City get them every year. City have got them like I think 6 out of the last 7 seasons. City have got Real Madrid 5 seasons in a row. It'd be boring. I want Madrid to bring Vinny OT Samba. Liverpool say that when they face Madrid. Now, Man City fans do say that, to be fair. You want Barca. I want Barca in a Champions League final, mate, so I can slap them up. And I want to see like us absolutely humiliate them on the highest stage of them all. Bayern fans say that too. Yeah, Bayern. To be fair though, no, I disagree with that one though. Bayern fans used to say that, and they didn't get you for years. And then I remember they celebrated getting you. I think it was against when you beat City a couple of years ago, and then they started celebrating because they hadn't played you lot in years. I remember I saw a video of it. Anyone facing Madrid is the biggest matchup right now, yeah. Until the big boys step in town, yeah. But just know, if Man United go into the Champions League and we've got Bodo Glimt in a round of 16, that's going to have the most viewership of any round of 16 game, mate, because we're Man United. Yeah, and we're just the biggest club in world football. I also want to smoke Bayern for 2023. Yeah, non-attacks, mate. Non-attacks. I don't care about him, bruv. I don't care about it. Let Bayern have that. Yeah, I mean, I won the Champions League on Bayern's head top. I don't need no revenge on Bayern, mate. I beat them to a Champions League. I won the treble against them. Let him have that, mate. Although, remember Danny Welbeck's chip against Bayern? What did Lee Gunner say? What did Lee Gunner say? Oh, too long to just explain it, bruv. Not too long to explain it, but too long that I can't be asked to explain it. We're not the biggest club. Real Madrid are. We are the biggest club, pal. We're the biggest club, mate, in the world. My mouse working. The video is in the Discord, bro. If you need it. It's in the Discord. Baron, I'm sure you're in the Discord. Touchdown went up the base. Winning a chance for Arsenal will be so peak. Just win me a number 4 before Liverpool win number 7, please. I want Barca in the UCL final. That match I had touch on screaming Esteval snatching him out. I didn't scream at Esteval snatching him out, Jane. I just Esteval played well that day. He scored a great goal as well. Yeah, you're right. You're bang on with that, Baron. You're bang on. Like, well, I'm talking like can't speak like this one, like that type of, yeah. But yeah, Esteval scored well, bro. Doesn't have Ronaldo in his top 50. Mental illness, this is what happens when you're mentally ill. Do you get what I'm saying? Apparently, I mean, to be fair, I saw some clips in there. I was watching TikTok, and CB was saying, big up to CB, saying Eto's better than Henry. We need to start pushing out these narratives about Thierry Henry, mate. That's a terrible pass from Morgan Rogers. He's blaming Watkins, but it's Rogers' fault. It's a terrible pass. He's put that way too sideways and into the defender's path. In my opinion, other than El Clasico, Man United and Madrid is the biggest European matchup. It's a shame we never play each other. The problem, you kids nowadays, just repeat that 1,000 times. Oh, was you there? Wait, Benny, was you watching the stream last night? Bro, he was sitting there. He asked me. He said, "I'll cook you on your own club." Then said, "George Graham played for Man United." I didn't know that. I know George Graham is a legend at Arsenal, right? Which, fair enough, I didn't know that. Bro, does everyone here know every single football player that's ever played for their football club? Right? So I said, name the Busby Babes. Name the Busby Babes that died. He goes, no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck about the Busby Babes. They're dead. They're gone. I mean, a weird thing to say anyways. But when you catched him out, caught him out, he goes, no one cares. Well, why do I care about George Graham? He won nothing at Man United. Literally won nothing. Won 0 trophies at Man United. He got relegated of us in 1974. No, I can't lie. You know, I had to crash out, bro. Eventually, I had to crash out. Do you know what I'm saying? No, because there was a point. I remember. I was just sitting there like this, letting him speak. He was like, "I'm going to toilet. I'm going to toilet. I'm going to toilet." Took him 10 minutes. I'm going to toilet. I'm going to toilet. Yeah, I'm going to toilet. Fine. Carried on, bro. I just couldn't. I couldn't. Like, my brain went, bro. I can't help but crash out sometimes, bro. In them scenarios. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah. Still had him though. You know, he can sit there and pretend that he did it. He cooked me because I didn't know that George Graham played for Man United. My bad. But he couldn't name the 11. But the 11. Sorry, no, that's what he said. He was 11 Busby Babes. He couldn't name the 8 Busby Babes that died. And he tried to say name the starting 11 of the Busby Babes. Sorry to break it to you, mate, but the Busby Babes were about an 8-year period. No, probably even longer. What's your definition of the market opportunity? What's your definition of a market opportunity? Probably like, I don't know, like Le Mans for 20 million or something like that. Big up Claude, mate. Probably like Le Mans, you know what I mean? 20 million, you know what I mean? Just a steady Eddie, as they all say. But, you know, you only need a few steady Eddies, pal. You know what I'm saying? And then you get your prize! Big up everyone, though. Smash the likes up. Hit the sub button up as well, man. Yeah, asking people for lineups in the 1960s. But he asked me also, how many teams did George Best play for, and he couldn't name them himself. He couldn't name the clubs that George Best played for himself. He could only name like 5, and George Best played for like 15. And I only know that because I remember anyone that's ever played FIFA knows they've got icon profiles. Yeah, I know who George Graham was. I know who George Graham was, but I'm saying I didn't know he played for United. I know who he was. He won the league in 89 with, I think he also won a trophy with Spurs. George Graham, I know that he's a legend of Arsenal Football Club, but he's not a legend of Man United. He never won anything for us, so why would I know that he played for us? I didn't do my research on George Graham. Got nothing to do with United. He's not a historic figure in our 11, in our team. Sorry. I used to like leaving the way he talks about women. I know what you're talking about, bro. Thought you would chill with it. I was, but that's why I went on his channel yesterday because I was thinking he was waffling about Man City. You know, Man City fans having standards, a load of waffle. But more water, pal. More water, mate. Was out of the game so long and missed out on a prime mark opportunity pre-game because my shooting boots were off. Are we talking about football here? This game's dead, by the way. This is why we're talking about other things, because this game is genuinely awful. Wolves have got a free kick here. I don't care to know about it. I care about what we're doing right now. You never hear Madrid fans waffling about their past because they're winning now. They do. Yeah, but they do know their past, though. They do know their past. You know what I'm saying? They know about Franco. They know about Santiago Bernabeu. You know, they know about Di Stefano. They know about, you know, historical figures in their football club. You know, ultimately, that's what made their football club the football club it is. You know, but they're not going to know. I mean, you know, a 20-year-old Madrid fan is not going to know every single legendary or not even legendary, sorry, every single footballer that's ever played for Real Madrid. That's just a stupid thing to ask. Who is a City legend? Most of them are still playing, mate. Kevin De Bruyne, still playing. They do, but they don't ever do it. No, you're right. They don't bring up the things. I mean, they Madrid. See, this is what I'm saying though. People say that Madrid fans don't. Bro, I know Madrid fans that still talk about Ronaldo's time. They still post TikToks about Ronaldo. They still post Twitter posts about Ronaldo. He's still their profile picture on Twitter. You get what I'm saying? So it's like Madrid fans do still do it as well. Don't think they don't. Do you get what I'm saying? They still reminiscing over Ronaldo's times. So like we had Ronaldo, now we got Mbappe. Like they all do it. All clubs do it. Yeah, people think because Madrid fans are still human beings, mate. Might not still do TikToks over Di Stefano, but yeah. Torre ain't a City. I mean, he probably is a City legend actually. That was fairly recent though. Yeah, but trust me, they're reminiscing about him for 50 years, bruv. You know what I'm saying? They're reminiscing for 50 years. I hear what you're saying. It's about what you're doing now. But for me, advantage play there. That number 3 at the Wolves, his shirt is covered in dirt, bruv. Oh, they've given the ball away. What's it called? Nutmeg. Can't get to it. I hear what you're saying. They don't just sit there and, you know, dwell on the past. You know what I'm saying? They want to actually move forward as a football club. And Real Madrid fans are a club that actually do have standards. You know what I mean? But they do also. Wolves are looking terrible. This is just a terrible game, bruv. They do also have, you know. What was I going to say? They do have standards, Real Madrid fans, and they don't do that like stuff that English fans do. But they do also, as I say, have happy clappers at Madrid. Don't tell me they don't. Because I know Madrid fans that go to games. End the stream Dave. And Sam. And, you know, they both say that there are happy clappers at the ground that clap them off when they lose. And stuff like that. George Crown played for... George Graham, you mean, played for United. Yeah, I know. For 2 seasons, got 72-74. Got us relegated. When's the last time you had a Madrid fan talk about Di Stefano line, even trying to downplay my man? I hear him all the time, bro. I hear Fazer talk about him. Stuff like that. Listen, Madrid fans obviously aren't like United fans. There's not going to pretend they are. They've got way higher standards than United fans. You know, if Amorim was at, God forbid, you know, I mean, I wouldn't want to put, you know, Amorim through, or even a human being through, you know, what the mighty wrath of a Madrid ultra if you're finishing 15th. To be honest with you, I think, they'd probably have his head on a spike. But it's also just an English football fan thing. KDB doesn't make my top 5 Premier League centre mids in a Prem era. Scholes, Vieira, Keane, Pogba, Makalele. There is no way on God's green earth Paul Pogba, even Makalele is crazy, but Paul Pogba gets into my top 5. He's not even our best midfielder the last 10 years. Touchline, they're gonna talk about Franco. I know you might not know either. Yeah, I know what happened. Yeah, the board members and that. I got told this. I can't remember who told me this. So you can take control over the club. Mad. I know, of course I know what happened with Franco. I can't remember who told me that about Madrid, but someone told me about Madrid that happened with Franco, that he done mad dodgy stuff. But oh well. United, I'm 15th equals Madrid 7th in La Liga. I think I told you a few months ago, it might have been. Yeah, Torres a City legend for sure, won them their first trophy when they started cheating. Fairs. Now, Torre probably is a City legend. But he wouldn't be... I mean, he scored 20 goals, won them the league. Won them their first league. No, he probably is. Probably is. Yeah, no, he is, yeah. He is, you're right. He is a City legend. Torre, Aguero, David Silva, De Bruyne, company. One of those players is still playing. The other one just retired because he's done his ACL. The other one retired at like 31 or 32. Might have been 33 actually. One of those ages. Because he had heart problems. And who was the other one that I named? Vincent Kompany is the current manager of Bayern Munich. Apparently, we're looking to sign Rodri, reliable source too. Is it reliable source? I think he. Please, God, please, God. I think he should go. Yeah, mate. I think he should go to Spain. Do you know what I'm saying? I think his legs are starting to slow down a little bit. Not that he's ever relied on pace because he's not. But I think Spanish football will be a better place for Rodri as he got older. You know, he's done his ACL and stuff. But I think for me, yeah, I think that'd be a good. I think that'd be a good move for him personally. You know, you don't think I'm trolling. I'm not. Saudi Arabia is City's legend. It's not Saudi Arabia, mate. It's UAE. Is that a penalty? What's going on here? I think he's what you do need, though, Baron. I think you need a ball retainer in midfield. And someone that dictates play. There's not many better out there than Rodri. Let's be honest. However, I don't know how much he would cost. United and Barca are similar. Man United didn't cheat though, mate. And, you know, Real Madrid helped us with the Munich air disaster. Madrid haven't placed Kroos or Modric. They haven't placed Kroos because you can't replace him because he's that good. Which is exactly why I told everyone Kroos is better than Modric. But, you know, what does touchline know? That's... Tony Kroos made Jude Bellingham look like a good footballer. That's how good he was. Baron, I think Madrid need about 2 or 3 midfielders and a centre back, maybe even potentially 2 centre backs. City would accept an offer around 50 million euros. Doubt it. Maybe 70 or 80. Doubt 50. City don't sell that low. It's half time, by the way. Still 0-0. Villa are going to nick this late then, I guess. Locatelli from Juve, quality DM. Yeah, the problem is, mate, Italians don't like leaving that league. I don't think he's better. He would, yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. United Kai, like that's what I'm talking about. It's more important for the team, bro. Yeah, I'm saying because Modric for me was more moments. He'd score a great goal. He'd hit it outside the boot pass, bro. Kroos, just every time he got the ball, just simple, pop off, pop off, pop off, like Scholes. You could argue Scholes is better than Kroos. I wouldn't. But I wouldn't actually be opposed to saying Scholes is better than Kroos. I think they're both better than Modric. I do think they're both. It's like Xavi. I always preferred Xavi to Iniesta when I was growing up, because it's like for me, yeah, bro. Them players, yeah. The thing is, people that don't know football and haven't played football wouldn't understand. Yeah, but if you've got a midfielder on your team that you could just give the ball in the middle of the park and he could just pop it off, 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 pop it off. Bruv, he completely it's just impossible to get the ball off him. Yeah, Cobby's the new one. Cobby don't pop it off for us that much. He does pop it off a bit. Don't pop it off that much. You know, he's still young. But Cobby's so press resistant because he's so good at dribbling. Do you know what I'm saying? He just holds you off the ball and stuff like that. He's good at that. Yeah. Just pop it off every time. Every time they get the ball, pop it off, pop it off. Bruv, that's what wins you games. That type of stuff wins you league titles, bruv. That type of stuff wins you league titles, bro. I'm telling you. Drains the energy out of the opposition. Watkins should have scored here, bruv. To be fair, the defender's done really well to get back into position. Like, really well. But Watkins should have just banged it first time. That Modric guy got on my nerves. He should have been Chelsea. Yeah, and I also think Hazard should have been a Man United player, mate. But Roman Abramovich got a truck for the £30 million worth of cash for his agent. So he decided to join Chelsea. Whatever Xavi and Iniesta and Xavi did, Kroos did one pass. Listen, Kroos can chat to anything. To be fair, no, he can't really. To be fair, actually, I don't think any of them can chat to him because I remember maybe not Kroos as much, but Modric. I remember Modric playing against Xavi and Iniesta and getting run ragged. Even Kroos got run ragged by Iniesta. I remember it happening. Like, I remember the 4-0 at the Bernabeu. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Where Iniesta was playing brilliant that day. Like, I remember you know, at times Modric played them two and he just couldn't get near him on a football pitch. Camavinga 100% will leave. Ceballos too. Maybe Arda too. Arda might leave. Arda should have gone Barca, man. The thing is, this youngster breaking through into the first team report saying he's going to take Camavinga's in the starting 11. What about Paz? Yeah, what about Nico Paz? Because he's balling out at Coma. And Bayern, I know you watched that league. Do you reckon they'll beat Lecce tomorrow? They got Lecce at home. Do you reckon they'll beat him? It's been written in the stars. Guardiola and Haaland should have been at Chelsea as well. Arda has been so mid. He has, bro. He's been mid, man. He has been mid. He should never have joined Real Madrid, bro. We don't suit him. For me, that Madrid team just, yeah, it needs 3 midfielders and 2 centre-backs. And then once it gets that quality. But yeah, this Asensio guy's trash. Let's be honest. Højsson maybe gets another season, but I think he should be a rotational player, to be honest with you. At this moment in time. And your midfield for me, it's got no ball, no cruise replacement. And no, just no cruise replacement and no other technical midfielder. Would you want United to buy a feeder club like Strasbourg? I think we've already got one, though. We definitely used to have one. Sporting used to be our feeder club. I mean, personally, I'm not too bothered. Not too bothered. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, our club gives out youth, our club gives out opportunities to youth players, anyways. JJ Gabriel is going to be the best footballer in the world soon if he has the right mentality and right attitude. He's going to become, when he's 17, 18. I'm not even talking when he's 20. When he's 17, 18, he's going to be one of the best players in the league. They will walk through Lecce. Como will get a UCL spot. They walk through Lecce. Aston Dio come back from injuries. The main striker. Fairs. We have cut Liverpool. I would have taken Ruben Neves. Yeah, but I don't think Ruben Neves on a permanent would have been the right option. Perez doesn't do these. You see Perez now. Yeah, he does more long-term signings. Maybe back in the day he did a few more short-term. Nowadays he does more long-term signings. He'll wait till the summer to go and get a signing. He's not as relentless as he used to be. Because I think the game's just changed. And because Real Madrid do have the most money, you know, they do of course have the most money, but like they don't have, you know, they're not, they do have the most money to be fair. So they're kind of waffling here, but you know, a lot of teams have got a lot of money now, so they can't just waste it. They'll walk through that chain though. Yeah. I think I might be doing Liverpool tomorrow. I don't actually know, but I think I might be doing Liverpool West Ham tomorrow. 3 o'clock kickoff, depending on how I feel and that. If not, I might do Leeds Man City. Leeds Man City. That's going to be a good game. Some good games on this weekend, bro. I can't lie, it's a good weekend of football. Leeds Man City is a good game. You know, Newcastle Everton's Newcastle Everton's going to be a bad game, to be fair. Even Fulham Spurs, you know, it'll be interesting to see how they do. And who else? What's the other games? Arsenal, Chelsea, and obviously because we got Palace. I can't lie, we have players in our feeder club who are linked with bigger clubs, but we have first dibs in every negotiations. Yeah, but you lot are struggling, bro, in a minute with FFP. I know, to be fair to Chelsea, the one thing that saves them in FFP is just so good at selling. But this whole Morgan Rogers thing, I think if Chelsea win the Champions League and get Champions League football and get the extra £100 million from Champions League prize money, they'll be fine. But if you don't, you know, say if you get knocked out in the quarter-final or the semi-final or whatever, and you don't get Champions League football, you ain't getting no Morgan Rogers, bro. I don't watch much Prem games anymore. You mean many? You don't watch? I don't watch much Prem games anymore. They're so boring. Fairs. I agree. I honestly agree. I don't watch the average Prem games anymore. To be fair, I never did that anyway. So I wouldn't watch a Brentford play a Brighton. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd watch a Newcastle play a Brentford. I remember Newcastle Brentford a few weeks ago was a quality game. I think it was 3-2 Brentford. Big up Terry Tibbs, mate. That'd be good. Nico Paz, if Camavinga and Vitinha will cook. Yeah, Vitinha is exactly what Real Madrid need. It's a shame he probably won't leave PSG for you lot. But you never know. But yeah, he's exactly what you need because he can do everything. He reminds me of Modric. Does he not remind you of Modric so much? But he plays, obviously, he's not as good as going, he's not as good, no, well, to be fair, he is really good going forward, to be fair with you. You know, he's not, I wouldn't say he's as good as Modric going forward, but he reminds me of Modric the way he's on the ball, the way he silks, the way he can just dribble past players, he can glide past midfielders. Yeah, he dribbles like Modric, that's what I'm saying, he dribbles like Modric. So, like, he does remind me a bit of Modric the way he dribbles, do you get what I'm saying? But he plays a bit deeper than Modric. No, like, he plays a bit more deep line playmaking. Modric likes to get a bit more involved in the second phase as well, rather than, you know, a lot of the time Vitinha's in the first phase. Vitinha can get involved in the second phase. He can even score goals, bro. He scored a hat-trick against Spurs. But, yeah. They dribble like wingers. Yeah, facts. Vitinha is a 6, that's what I'm saying. But he just reminds me of a Modric, like the way he plays. And even the way he still scores goals. Like, Modric used to score bangers. You can tell he probably modelled his game on Modric. He probably grew up watching him. Yeah, Vitinha doesn't... Yeah, I'm not saying Vitinha's as good as him. He doesn't have his passing, you're right. Like, he doesn't have the outside the boot scoop like a Modric. He's not as creative as Modric. But yeah. They're showing Frank Lampard right now. Bro, I swear down. Someone tell me, yeah, ability-wise. Not talking what they did, because Lampard's obviously better. You know, he dragged his team to league titles and Champions Leagues. Ability-wise... Bruv, when I watch Frank Lampard, I just think he just looks like the English Bruno Fernandes, bruv. He's playing simple through balls and he's getting deflections and scoring good goals. And scoring penalties. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. What a kit that is, by the way, from Chelsea. That black and yellow kit is ridiculous. Is that 09-010 when they won the league? Is that 09-010 when they won the league? That kit's a joke, you know. I swear I've seen KG wear that, I'm pretty sure. Crazy. We need that trio. Vitinha is nowhere near my... No, Vitinha's nowhere near as good as him. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying he's similar style, isn't it? Anyone else just think that. Like, he just ability-wise, not as a player. Obviously, Lampard's a better player than him. But again, like, when you're just looking at the Soulette, like, when you watch them, the way they play football, they just play similar. Lampard was just better. I would offer Jude Tchouaméni for Vitinha. I mean, PSG originally wanted Tchouaméni, didn't they? And they got the better player. So I saw you talk about Fabregas on that show, Footy Judge Mo, I think. No, it was never a foul. It was today, in fact. I said I don't want Cesc Fabregas because he's a hipster manager and he plays centre mids at left back and all that. I don't want that stuff. Lampard wasn't as crafty as Bruno. Lampard was more like Rice, a better shot and eye for a goal. Nah. Lampard was a better ball carrier, I'll be real. It was 08-09 season with the black kit. Oh, fairs. Bro, the black kit and it's got like a yellow Adidas stripes and like yellow lines here. Looks sick, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? Looks so good. That's a ridiculous kit. But yeah. Like, for me, no, Lampard's better than him. Saying he's not, but like, they just look similar. Do you get, the way I'm watching their goals and that's what I'm saying. Like, they both trying stupid things and they score, and then Lampard just pulls them off more. But Lampard, yeah, Lampard's a better ball carrier. That is definitely true. Definitely a better ball carrier. Let me type up Chelsea away kit 09-010. I'm sure it will be. 09-010 away kit. Away kit. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one because that don't look like the kit that I was looking at. So hold on. Let me go 09-010. Not sorry, 09-010, sorry, 09-08, sorry, I went 09-010. 08-09. No, that's black and white. So what kit am I thinking of? Is it 13-14? Lampard was wearing it, I've just seen it. No, that kit's... Chelsea as Samsung used to have sick kits. Hold on. Chelsea... 07-08 away kit. Because that ain't the kit I've just seen, bruv. I'm telling you. Okay, cool. Let me just type up Chelsea black and yellow kit. That would have been the simple thing to do. Black and yellow kit. 16-17 looks sick. Here we go. This is the kit. 2012-13. Sorry, my bad. 2012-13. I thought it was the season they won the league. It was one of the seasons why I said 09 and 10. That kit looks sick. Probably can't see it, but type it up and you'll see how sick it looks. 12-13 away kit. Even that kit. Chelsea have had some good kits over the years. This kit as well is not that bad. It's 16-71. Lee cooked you last night. How does his meat taste, mate? I'll swap Mbappe for Haaland. We need a striker to balance this team. PSG without this turtle for a reason. Oh, I hear it, to be fair. But I think Vinny works better with a striker that links play. This kit sort of reminds me of English Super Rugby League kits. They have good kits in the league. That shirt reminds me of a young Hazard. He did play that season, didn't he? 12-13 Dortmund kit was crazy. It still gives me nightmares. Didn't Lewandowski score 4 in one game? 12-13 Dortmund. That is a nice kit. That's like Brighton's kit, bro. Just different colours. Yeah, against Madrid. I'm seeing Lewandowski or Mo Salah on the timeline, mate, and I think it's the most disrespectful debate ever. Then I'm seeing Benzema and Kevin De Bruyne. This is why you can't let Liverpool fans have good things, mate. Because they just come out with this type of dross, to be honest with you. Played Dortmund 4 times that season. How? How can you play them 4 times in one season? Oh, you played them in the group stages. Yeah, never mind. You played them in the group stages. Did you imagine we got Harry Kane instead of Mbappe? Oh my lord, yeah. But it theoretically would have been a much better for you lot. It definitely would have. And that's what Ancelotti wanted. Ancelotti wanted to have Harry Kane. It theoretically would have been a much better thing for you lot. Do you get what I'm saying? Saying that, says the kid that begged. Firstly, I'm not a kid. I didn't get begged to go on his channel and then get cooked. Yeah, as I say, how does his meat taste, bro? Do you get what I'm saying? I'm sure it tastes nice and fucking salty, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could taste the alcohol in his veins. Mo Salah isn't even better than Elise. Not right now, he's not. We played Dortmund 4 times that season. I read that one. Yeah, the Coma kits were decent. You're right. They had really good kits, bro. 16-17, they had really good kits. That kit they won the league in, the home kit, was really good. And even the away kit's good. Who was better, Mbappe's Monaco team or Ajax team? Mbappe's Monaco team. The Ajax team frauded everyone. Does anyone know any good players from that Ajax team? Actual good players. Frankie de Jong, that's about it. And even now, I don't rate him. I agree, Baron. I agree. That's why a lot of them rate Jude. You know what I'm saying? Madrid fans I grew up when Madrid had, like, Casemiro. Will's still trying this. Hold on, they're in behind here. They can't mess us up. Will's still carrying on this Tuchemani better than Casemiro hype is crazy. But I grew up Real Madrid having such Isco in midfield on their bench. Isco was on their bench. Yeah? Isco. Ziyech though, but Ziyech is... Bro, what did he do in his career in the end? He ended up flopping. And he had a wonder left foot as well. So I don't know what happened. But, yeah. Like, now they gas up Jude when Isco used to be on their bench. You couldn't name the Busby Babes without looking at the fraud United fan. What do you mean without looking? Firstly, your daddy said there was 11. There was 8. I've got them right here, mate. I've got them right here. What, you think I ain't... You think I ain't had a read of this? You think I ain't known about Geoff Bent? You think I didn't know about Roger Bryan? You think I didn't know that Harry Gregg, the goalkeeper, ran in to save him? You didn't think I didn't know this? You know what I'm saying? Bobby Charlton survived the plane crash. The fuck are we doing here? De Ligt was still there too. Yeah, but De Ligt ain't that good, bruv. De Ligt and De Jong ain't that good. But yeah, I say Mbappe's Monaco team every day of the week. Bernardo Silva and Mbappe. Them two alone are better than that Ajax team. Berbatov, Falcao, Fabinho, Bakayoko, Mendy. Who did they have at centre back? I know they had. I think they had a Portuguese centre back. I'm sure they had a Portuguese centre back. Might have been Jose Font, who was once a decent Premier League centre back. Who did they play in the Champions League? Was it you? Was it you lot they played in the Champions? Yeah, Font. It was Jose Font. Yeah. Was it you they got knocked out by Bayern in 16-17? No, it wasn't. It wasn't because you knocked out Atletico and Bayern. And then it was they got knocked out. Must have got knocked out by Juventus in the semis. Yeah, they must have. It was Juve. Yeah, it must have been. Juventus knocked out Monaco, yeah. I know, because you lot knocked out Atletico and knocked out Thingy. And I know Monaco knocked out City, didn't they? I think they beat them on away goals. Away goal. Anyone else think away goals need to come back into football? Away goals just need to be a thingy. I don't know why. I honestly couldn't give you a logical opinion. I just want away goals back. It just feels right with away goals. Some of the best ever knockouts have been away goals. 2019 has been the peak of English football. It's up there. I wouldn't say it's the peak, but it's up there. It's one of the best seasons, yeah. Schalke had a good team. Yeah. What, in 09 when they had Neuer and that, and Raul. And then we beat them. Roma, Barca. That was the next year, wasn't it? Big up Touchline. You also did a top 4-8 watch. Yeah, I am, but I'm literally I'm barely paying attention to this game because it's so bad, and I've completely forgot to do the timer again. So I'm just gonna do the timer because I just forgot to do it. You know what I'm saying, bro? As I said, bro, for the billionth time, get his meat out of your mouth, bro. He's not going to shag you. Oh, big up Touchline. Yeah, I read that one. Roma, Barca. Do you know what's mad, yeah, Kevin? Is I swear down. I went on a school trip that week, yeah, to Spain, to Barcelona. We went and visited the new camp. I went to the new camp singing Ala Madrid. Yeah, I don't think I wasn't. I was going Ala Madrid, and there was actual people that were other people on school trips that were saying Ala Madrid. Yeah, I'm saying shout out how much of a small club Barcelona are. Went there, you know, they were selling Messi's bathwater. They were selling, you know, the pitch and the grass. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm sure they probably gave Messi, you know, made Messi kiss it or something, so people buy the grass and that. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I should have bought a kit. I should have bought a Neymar or a Messi kit, you know what I mean? Just to, you know, wipe my ass with, because, you know, it's an unlimited toilet roll. But, yeah, didn't do that in the end. But, yeah, we went there. And then I remember, that same week, Ronaldo, I think Barca played Roma at home. Yeah, they did. Barca played Roma at home. So we went on the Tuesday or the Wednesday. It was Tuesday or the Wednesday. We went the day or before, a day after, right? We went a day or before after, and then we came back. What it was because we couldn't do it on the game day, obviously, because it's the game day. They didn't do the tours on the game day. Then I remember Real Madrid played Juventus the same week, the same day or same week, or whatever, right? And I remember basically our balconies were joined together. Me and my mates' rooms. We were climbing over the balcony. Shouldn't have been doing that, but we were climbing over the balcony, climbing onto the other one. Yeah. And I just remember my mates going, oh my gosh, come look at this goal. We climbed over the balcony quickly because we were climbing over it anyways. Come look, bro, Ronaldo bicycle kick against Juventus. Couldn't believe it. Yeah, I have listened to Barca's anthem, bro. It's like, you disorder. Bro, it sounds like a World War One theme, mate. Theme tune. I'm talking about Call of Duty. Villa need a goal, mate. Villa are going to nick this, though. They're going to nick this eventually. As long as this goes on, I wouldn't be surprised if Villa nick this. They'll bring the subs on or whatever. Tammy Abraham will come off the bench or something like that. Oh, bro. Honestly. Yeah, bro, so much clout. I got so much clout of it, bro. How about that? I got so much clout, bro. I got so much clout. Cheers for the clout, mate. Keep giving me the clout, by the way. You're also viewing me, so you're giving me clout. You know what I'm saying? The more you view it, the more it boosts me on the algorithm. to getting more people watching my channel. So cheers, mate, for the clout, pal. Nothing will be as glorious as Madrid's anthem. Yeah, we need to change our anthem, bruv. I'll be honest. I don't like Glory, Glory, Man United. It's so American for me. No offence if you're American, which I know Kevin is. Number 38. Yeah, it's well over here. Cash. Oh, no. That is honestly, I can't work out if that's a shot or a pass. Yeah, American chants are idiots. Fight and win. I believe that we will win. Big up Malcolm, evening bro, long time no see. You ain't seen you in a while, bro. Big up, bro. What do you think of Blue Moon? It's too city for me, bro. It's too blue nose, Bertie, 115, cheating. Yeah, it's got too much cheating around it for me to even rate it a 1 out of 10. I mean, I'd give it a 1 out of 15, if that's alright. But I wouldn't give it a 1 out of 10. Hold on. No. They just got no quality, bro. Just come out of jail. Number 27. Mate, this game's so bad, bro. This game's so bad, bro. This game is so trash, bro. Is there a La Liga game on right now? Let me have a look. Sure, I saw there was. Yeah, Levante and Deportivo but over the Alaves. No one cares about that, do they? Let's be honest. Sancho's running here. He ain't getting to that. In terms of entertainment, Premier's cooked. What do you mean, though, bro? Because there are some games where the Prem is very entertaining. It's very end-to-end. You know, fouled and stuff like that. And it's like, you know, the Prem is hyped up. You know what I'm saying? That builds entertainment. The Prem is hyped up. The Prem is... You know what I'm saying? Like, the Prem is gassed up. But if you're talking from a footballing ability standpoint, I agree. Because sometimes the Premier League footballers... The Premier League team just set up and play defensive and stuff like that. And they don't go for it. Especially the big 60. It's always... You know, as they say, a game of chess. Whereas, like, you watch La Liga teams. Bruv, they just go for it, mate. Like, Atletico versus Real Madrid. Atletico don't even sit back anymore. They just try and put 4 or 5 past them. You get 3 of them a season. United Arsenal was a good game. No. United Arsenal was a good game. 3-2. That was a very good game. You'd admit that, wouldn't you? Liverpool City was also a good game. Especially towards the end. Oh my gosh. Who else? Probably a few others. Come on, Wolves, they need a draw. You know, if they draw this, they're finished, mate. If Villa don't get a win here, they're finished. Era 21 is a good song for FIFA. I don't think I've ever heard that one, bro. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answer? No, it wasn't. It's PRM, ball, pace and power. Well, pace and power is what's winning football games in a minute. Pace and power wins trophies, bro, in a minute. This era of football, footballers are more athletic than they are footballers. You know, the next 10 years it will change again. It will become footballers being technical and athletes. But at the minute it's all about athleticism rather than technical ability. Declan Rice has enough attributes to be a proper midfielder off the ball, yes. But on the ball he's decent, but not midfielder worthy. What team do you support, by the way, Red Wanton, by the way? Declan Rice not being good on the ball is honestly, it's so overdone. It's like when they say, you know, Bruno Fernandes has got no tech. Well, he does have tech because look at some of the passes he plays. You know, Declan Rice can pass a ball. Very much can pass a ball. You know, not to an elite standard, but can. He's also a good dribbler. Like, he's a good ball carrier of the ball. You know, him not being good on the football is actually a lie. He's not the greatest on the football. But he's not bad on the football that people make out. Arteta's system literally requires a press-resistant midfielder. You have to be press-resistant to play in his system. Forget midfielder, sorry. Player in general. Even the keeper's got to be press-resistant. I can't wait for Wolves to go down, lads. I'll be honest. I can't wait for Wolves to go down, mate. No offence to any Wolves fans watching, by the way. But honestly, I've hated playing Wolves over the years. They've beat us so many times. And they just got such a dusty dusty ground. Corner for Villa. Saw someone dribble through 5 players and slap it top bins. When does that ever happen, though? When does someone ever dribble past 5 players and score it and slap it 10 bins? That just doesn't happen. Dribble past a few players and then score, yeah, that happens. Dribble past 5 players and slap it 10 top bins, that don't ever happen. When does that ever happen? Last time we saw a diving header. I remember Chris Wood against Southampton. I mean, you could say Bernardo Silva against Bernardo Silva's one was a diving header, no? I think you're more better off saying, when's the last time we saw someone score a goal that they shot first time on a volley? No, not Bernardo Silva, not Salah. Bernardo Silva against Liverpool. When's the last time we saw someone score? I can't think of one. Like a Gerrard, just smash it. The ball comes to him and just smashes it like it's Rocket League. J. Mar Stinker and Oaks. Leon Bailey's on. First fans will take the UCL while getting relegated. Shows the state of that football club. Yeah, it'd be a dumb thing to put. Hold on, you've just spoiled it. What an awful football club. Lads, it's 1-0. Let's have a look. Armstrong, João Gomez. Is that, which one is that? João Gomez. João Gomez. What a finish, by the way. Bruv, Kaz just had to be in the group chat, bruv. Kaz just had to be in the group chat. Let me go and wind up this Villa fan that always talks about Man United on the catch-up. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm going to put the Red Sharks are surfing. The Red Sharks are surfing. I am honestly the best wind-up merchant on YouTube, mate. You couldn't find someone who could rage bait. I could rage bait anyone, bruv. I could rage bait you so bad that your eyes will fall out, mate. Let me change the score. Yeah, you lot are, mate. Honestly, that's embarrassing. If they bottle top 4 and don't win the Europa League, they're screwed. He was bad at the Euros. I agree, bro. He was bad at the Euros. I'm not gonna. I don't like people doing this gaslighting thing. Mainu was England's best midfielder at the Euros. That was a great touch by the striker, by the way. If he meant that, he trapped that ball perfectly for the guy to smash it. saw you rage bait Lee Gunner this one. See, everyone saw it, but I'm the one. Bro, as I say, cool, whoopity do. You can get, you know, if I was to get every prediction right, I'd be a billionaire, bruv. Forget million, I'd be a billionaire. Big up fish nuts though, brother. Do you get what I'm saying? But you got his fanboy in here. Oh, Lee cooked you. 80%. Even Jez, his friend, was saying to delete the stream, mate. Told you he's like, the same memory that hypes, mate. This is crazy, bruv. 8 points. Become 0. Bruv, I remember. 8 points become 0, bruv. 8 points become 0. 8 points gonna become 0.
Don't do all that, man. Don't do all that. Shut up. Everyone shut up, bro.
I smell blood. 100k plus. Yeah, that's fair play to him. He's entertaining. That's why people watch him.
I'll just start fighting everyone, bro. Yo, get this joke man off my pitch, bro. Get this joke man off the pitch. He shouldn't be playing for my club, bro. Why is everybody still on?
His camera's lagging like crazy.
Stunning, bro. Yeah, Mandarin in the chat, innit? Alright, cool. Do something, man!
Villa are terrible, man. They've just been awful, bro. They had, like, the first 10 minutes, they had 2 or 3 chances. Watkins ran through and goal. They had a 3-header in the box. Do you get what I'm saying? And crazy. But, yeah, mate. Honestly, they've been awful, bro.
So trash, bro.
They've been awful, mate. It's Watkins. Watkins is, oh, mate, his touch is awful, bruv. Thank God, yeah. It's almost like touchline facts don't know ball, innit? I wanted him over Sesko, mate. Thank God for Christia Ravel and we getting Benjamin Sesko. Do you get what I'm saying? Instead of Ollie Watkins. His first touch is abysmal. His finishing's abysmal. Do you get what I'm saying? He can't hold up play. He can't do basics. Do you get what I'm saying? It's terrible, mate. Honestly, absolutely embarrassing. These lot are going to lose this game as well, man. These lot are going to lose this game. It's not a real. It's not a. He's not a Spurs fan, bro. He's not even the real Mr. Box Office TV.
Oh, what? The man them are talking big in the chat. Yo, big up KG, big up the man them. But you know what? I don't want to hear this crap right now, man.
Hold on, let me put. I don't talk. People, 8 points. Behind me.
Man them in the chat waiting for me to just crash out, bro.
He's 0 on Sunday.
Something, man. Do something. Like, this is, like, 3 man can't have this much of an effect on the team. Go on, Bailey. Go on, my yard, man. Anyway, he just runs into...
These are trash, bruv. Honestly. They needed to win today. They win today, then they can beat... They beat Chelsea. They pretty much guarantee top 5. They go 12 wins clear. But they've given Chelsea a lifeline. Who said I was the real one? Where did I claim I was? Well, firstly, your name's Mr. Box Office TV, so there's you claiming the real one. You got this picture of him as your screen, picture of him as your with a P, and also I was telling Claude, I didn't say you did claim you was. All such a weird club. No, it's just the pressure's off now, so they know they're relegated, so they're playing with no pressure, so they'll win a few games. This is embarrassing, mate.
20th place, bro.
Can't get worse than that. And you're in the comment section, mate, with 0 subs on your channel. Told you about Emery. But they don't know.
25 minutes left.
It's crazy, bro.
Random in the chat. Touchlines here. I don't talk to people. 8 points behind me. It's going to be 0 Sunday. Bro, listen. Touch. Bro, I said what I said.
Yeah, and now you're going to get cooked, buddy.
If it is that we're 0.
Long throw in.
You know?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You'll be the one to fall out of the top 5. It is.
What a terrible football club. Bro, this Morgan Rogers is bang overrated, bro. Did you time him out? Oh, fairs. Someone was going to do it eventually, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? As I say, get Lee's meat out your mouth, mate. Maybe you could taste the alcohol in his veins. Hold on. Oops, I've just pressed the wrong button. Smash the likes up, by the way. We're 1 like off 30 likes, and Villa are about to. Villa aren't going to win this game. They aren't going to win this game. They might get a jammy draw, but I don't see them winning this game now. They look so bad, bro. They look like they've got no cohesion in their front line. There's no attacking cohesion whatsoever. Timer touchline, bro. Timer's on, bruv. It's just a minute behind, brother. Ball in. Oh. Bruv, what is Leon Bailey doing, bruv? Just try and cross the ball. You've got about 7 players in the box. That's out for a goal kick as well. 2 minutes behind me. But I'm not. The timer is a minute and 30 behind me. Behind the actual time. I'm on 68 minutes right now. But Cash is actually right. It does take a little touch off the defender, but. So you're 30 behind me, 30, yeah. Sammy Abrams coming on, and so is Matson. Bro, they can't bottle this, bro. What's going on with the ref here? Is the ref changing his equipment or something? They're so ass, Villa. That Morgan Rogers is bang overrated, mate. It's been written in the stars. Bro, this João Gomez is a player, you know. Oi, twisted. Bruv, I remember I said I wouldn't mind taking him. I wouldn't mind taking him, you know. We need 3 midfielders. 2 starting ones and 1 backup one. He could be the backup. I don't have any Villa players other than Morgan Rogers. And as soon as I put Morgan Rogers in my FPL, he stopped scoring, mate. He's a player, you know. Bro, he was even just before the goal, before the finish, he dribbled past a few. I think he nutmegged someone in the middle of the pitch. I transferred out Watkins for Sesko. Come on, Sesko, if only you play big minutes. I think he might start on the weekend, but I guess we'll see, bro. Probably not, to be honest with you. Unfortunately not. But he'll come off the bench for, you know, definitely. He wants to leave Villa. They're just waiting for the referee to come back. Did the referee go for a toilet or something? I bought a Sesko for Bowen. Have you been impressed with Sesko so far? Touchdown. Yeah, he's been good, bro. He's better than I thought he was. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, the way people... But I thought he was like the Darwin Núñez, the Slovenian Darwin Núñez. He's not. He's way better. He's way more technical than him. He's way better than, you know, I originally thought he was. And, yeah, what do you call it? Arteta was right. Arteta was right about Sesko. What Pedro was going to be in Cuckoo. That's a stinker. Are you going to do Arsenal Chelsea watch along? Nah, because United played just before. I'm not doing back to back watch longs. I'm not doing back to back watch longs. I'm going to just do United Palace. United Palace play just before that game, innit? We play at 2 o'clock on UK time. So, yeah, I'm going to do United Palace and then, yeah. I ain't doing Arsenal Chelsea. But I think I'm going to do Liverpool City, Leeds City tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to do... In fact, I might... I don't know. When do Chelsea play? Oh, yeah, of course. They're playing Arsenal Chelsea. Yeah, they're playing Arsenal Chelsea 4:30, innit? No, I probably won't. I might go on Jimmy's channel, to be fair, just to wind them up. I have not watched Sinners, bro. I've never heard of it. This can be a goal. Never mind. What's it called? I'm going to probably do Leeds City tomorrow, I think. He's young. I was always going to give him time as a striker. He's a great Villa United. I agree. Do you see Chelsea getting a result? Nope. 3-1. 3-1 Arsenal. To be honest with you. 3-1 Arsenal, bro. Man United made the second most amount of money from ticket sales last season. We made 190 million euros. Arsenal made 183 million. PSG made 176 million. Barcelona made 150 million. And Real Madrid made under 232 million. How can you spend 2 billion? Bro, they need to be careful, mate, Terry. Honestly, Terry Tibbs, bro. They need to be careful, brother. Because if they're not in the Champions League next season... Yeah, it's crazy. Pedro Price, 2-1 Chelsea. I think João Pedro will score. I'm going 3-1. 3-1 Chelsea. 3-1 Arsenal, sorry. So I'm going with. Just give me a reason. Just a little bit's enough. Because Chelsea are the only team that buys ready-made players. They're trusting pairs them with young kids. Yeah, brother, it's never been done in football, mate. Never been done in football, but their fans do it. Ultimately, bro, I'm not even trying to banter Chelsea. I've said it, yeah, I said it before. Like, Chelsea fans are going to defensive, but like Twisted, I've seen my football club be destroyed from my own very eyes. It's happening to Chelsea, mate. And there's Arsenal fans that will tell you the same thing. They've seen their own football club be destroyed from their own very eyes. We Man United and Chelsea, Man United and Arsenal, in recent times. Yeah. Listen, it's happening to Chelsea, mate. They're getting destroyed. Ultimately. I know touch on his fuming because Villa would have sent Chelsea at the UCL. Yeah, it would have. I don't want Chelsea in the Champions League. But ultimately, if you're in the Champions League next season, that means Liam Rosenior keeps his job, and that means Liam Rosenior keeps his job, and Clearlake keep doing what they're doing. So yeah, actually maybe Chelsea getting Champions League football, isn't the worst thing in the world. It's been written in the stars. Morgan Rogers, Barkley. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. And Matson, mate, that was brilliant from Barkley. I'm not going to be in the chat, except do exception. I'm not going to be chat, do exception this time. What do you mean, bro? But yeah. Oh, you're saying that they're going to say they're the exception to this time. Yeah, let them think what they want, bro. Yeah, I'm saying. Ultimately, Chelsea are on their arse, bro. Trust me. Seen it with my own eyes, mate. With Man United. And Chelsea aren't big enough to be Man United and just go from being awful to being, could 2 seasons and you're instantly good again. Chelsea, if they get to United's state of financial debt and all that stuff, they're screwed, bro. Because their stadium's tiny. Here's Morgan Rogers. Big up Mello, mate. Skips past him. Done well, to be fair. Morgan Rogers runs out of play. No, he hasn't. He kept in. Oh, my gosh. Off the line. Konsa. Yeah. Look at João Gomez go, bro. Oh, this is 2-0. I know it's answer. Bro. You've got your mod and you've got the same profile picture. Nah, should have been 2-0, bro. Adam Armstrong's trash. Why have a few good players and a plethora of young talents to make a profit on spend 2 billion? Do Chelsea not want to win now? They don't want to win, bro. I told him this about their owners, bro. I remember having arguments with RSM and I was telling him and Yasser that Ineos are better than Clearlake. Yeah? When Ineos were at Man United, a goal. No, it's not. Ineos, all Ratcliffe and that have spoken about is getting Man United back to the top of English football and top of the game. Then you go listen to Clearlake and Egg Barley. Yeah? Who do you reckon will win, by the way, Answer? Do you reckon you'll win? And what do you reckon the score will be? And all Clearlake have done is talk about how good Tony Bloom is at Brighton. Tells you what you need to know. When your owner's doing it in front of you, talking about profits and stuff like that, it's never a pen. Yeah? She finished. You finished. Normally. Clearlake is so bad. Bro, they're awful, mate. They're a terrible ownership. Bonnie Blueco. That is the funniest thing Johnny Minerals has ever said. Calling them Bonnie Blueco is crazy. But Wolves are going to probably win this game. They're probably going to see out the win. Let me see what the Villa fans saying.
Chat, make sure you like it up this stream. My energy's gone, man.
What a terrible football club.
Left and I don't see a goal. And we got Chelsea next, and then United next. Yo, what's going on?
Sound like Ian Bill. What date is the classic? I'm saying 2-1 or 2-2. Might scrap it. Bonnie Blue's pregnant. Yeah, mate. Test tube, mate. No one's having a child of that, bro.
It's a terrible performance, not a terrible club. Let's not do that. Big up Touchline, though. Make sure you go follow him. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. Oh, KJ. This is crazy.
Old Trafford coming up. So you're already. By 3 points.
Have Wolves won another game this season? Like who they beaten? Never. I'm sure they've only got like 1 or 2 wins.
1 win. Against Brighton, wasn't it? 18th, 9th is not on my birthday. WrestleMania, I'm talking about, yeah. Oh yeah, WrestleMania, bro, that's mad. Bro, I remember watching. I still remember watching the one with Zia, didn't I? Last year. It's gone like that, bro. I can't get interested in, bro, anymore. It's just so boring now. Like the wrestlers just aren't as good as they were. Maybe it's not that. Maybe I just can't get into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I remember I grew up in the era, you know what I mean? Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, man.
Oh, this will be the second
Elite.
KJ. Oh, I'm gonna deserve every little bit of everything that these men are gonna say on Monday, bro. I have to sit there and just take people.
But yeah, that Bonnie Blue thing, I wouldn't take it too seriously, like, lads. I can't lie. Number 7, Andre. Glides past him. Don't even know who this Donny is, bruv. But he's twisting them up. He's twisting them up. Oh. Here's Eric Consa. Told you never listen, did you? Get your all your number bars and bullshit. Neglected to listen to experience. Should have put money on Wolves. I think Wolves are like 10-1 to win, bro. It's crazy, bro. I swear they were like 10-1 to win. I could be wrong. Or 8-1 or something like that to win this game. Roman is just built different these times. WWE just feels different. It just doesn't feel entertaining and like that anymore. Is that a corner? Yeah. Molly is looking very good now. You lot are so shameless, honestly. It wasn't that his hat-trick looked bad. His hat-trick doesn't look bad just because he's against Wolves. His hat-trick just looks a bit, not bad, but it's like, because it's 2 penalties, isn't it? So, and yes, they do count, obviously, but, you know what I'm saying? You've not done your own work. Ball in. Into no one. It's crazy, bro. Ibra said pens don't count. Touchline. How are you doing? I'm doing good, bro. Unai is leaving, full stop. Who's this that's coming on? Who on earth is that? Watkins off. Stinker, by the way. Generational stinker. Alisson. Oh, is this the Brazilian they signed? Bro, I swear down, he looks like Morgan Rogers, bruv. He looks exactly like Morgan Rogers. I think Bill have bought it last season. If Wolves win, thank you. Beating Wolves at the Molineux for everyone. Wolves 2026 actually lowballs escaping relegation just to get Tottenham gone at last. There's no chance they escape relegation. If they do, yeah, I'll be annoyed because Harvey's gonna owe me Harvey has a £500 bet with me that Wolves get relegated. So I want my £500. If they don't get relegated, then I won't get that. But 2, there's no way they'd have to win like 8 games. 8 games, and what they got 10 left, 9 left. And even that, even if they win 8 games, they're gone, bro. They're on 12 points. If they win 8 games out of 9, which they won't do, they definitely won't do. I mean, they have got Liverpool next, though. They have got Liverpool next. Look at them all, bro. They're all nervous, bro. They're bottling it. They're bottling top 4. Oh, we are getting that 3rd place, mate. We are getting that 3rd place, mate. We are getting that 3rd place. We are getting the 3rd place. They're bottling it, but yeah, nah. Even if they win 8 out of 9 games, what they'll be on 36 points. That won't even be enough to stay up. I think you need 40 points this season. Maatson running with it. Bruges aren't doing too good. I think Union St. Joy at top of the league. Man City vs Real Madrid. Are we cooked? What do you mean? You're a Bayern fan. What do you mean? Are you cooked? Man City are cooked. Mbappe's scoring a hat trick. You're gonna have Vardy out when Vardy's injured, isn't he? Never mind. We don't talk about Bruges right now. Alright, Mustafa, yeah. Mustafa, you're gonna set yourself up, bro. You're gonna set yourself up, bro. You're gonna set yourself up, bro. Don't do that to us. Don't do that to us, bro. Don't get yourself set up like that, mate. Don't get yourself set up like that. Don't do that, brother. I really believed in Villa to pull Leicester. They were never going to pull Leicester for me, but I thought they'd get top 5. I thought they'd get top 5. Mbappe isn't playing the City game. He is. He 100% is. He ain't missing that game. And if he does, then City are winning. Villa are bums. You're right, bro. Complete bums, mate. Honestly. I thought Gomez was injured. I didn't do anything to him, brother. He was just on the... Atalanta is a good team. They are a decent team. They're like 7th in the Serie A, though. But yeah, they're a decent team. Got some decent players. Rodgers. Oh. Wolves are running through here. This could be 2. Oh, he's messed it up. Oh, no, he hasn't. Oh, no, he's messed it up. Probably, bro. 7 minutes added on. That's long. Yeah, I know. I thought it was hilarious. I had to put in the chat. You weren't going to do nothing. Emery's losing his head. Emery's losing his head, lads. La Liga and the Premier League are the only leagues that have actual solid teams all around. Serie A is cooked, I agree. Bundesliga and Liga 1 are woeful outside. Both of the teams have combined. Yeah, this game's been boring, Baron, I promise you. Outside PSG, Bayern on the occasion, hippie team. To be fair, Inter are not bad. I know they got knocked out by Bodo Glimt, but they aren't a bad team. But yeah, I agree. Serie A's cooked, mate. Yeah, it's sad because Italian football. Yeah, I'm saying. Italian football. He weren't talking about me when he said 3K subs. He weren't talking about me. What what's cool? What was I saying? Yeah, and Serie A, it's sad, bro, because Italian football used to have ballers, mate, but yeah, it's on its ass, bro. Cash has been booked. So now you cooked what you do. Oh. Armstrong's coming off. Bro, I can't lie. From that angle, he looks like one of Snow White's 7 dwarves, bro. On comes Rodrigo Gomez. You know Wolves have got like 4 Gomez's in their team. Facts, Alf. Facts, Alf, bro. Facts. When I've got his Brit now, I'm flaccid. I need to think about Arsenal getting to the UCL final before I please the missus. Oh, bro, what the fuck? This game's got about 3 minutes left, by the way, lads. I think I'm doing City Leeds tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna do Liverpool. Because I just don't want to watch Liverpool West Ham. Even though Liverpool, it might be a successful hate watch. I actually predicted West Ham 1-0. Yeah, I can see a world where West Ham gets something, but that game's just going to be so boring, bro. I think Leeds and Man City is going to be way more entertaining. Way more entertaining. This game's about to end, by the way. It's been returning the stars. Leeds and Bounds, big up. I'm a proud touch on the big up, bro. I said since Arsenal, Liverpool having a better season. Chelsea must win at the Emirates now. Yeah, you ain't gonna win though. They even then, like, bro, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bruv. But the thing is, actually, yeah, is they've made it. Villa have made it so Chelsea don't even have to win at the Emirates now. Chelsea don't even have to win at the Emirates. Chelsea can lose and still get top 5. 6 points. That's nothing. You got to play them in next week. Nothing. Villa's next 2 games are Chelsea and Man United, and they're not beating Man United. They're getting slapped up by us. At Old Trafford, no chance. No chance. Villa have to play United. That game will be a bloodbath. They've won at Old Trafford 1 time since they've scored. No, they haven't. Off the line. Oh my gosh. Was that Onana? This Mascara's had a good game, by the way. Is he Mascara's brother or cousin or something? Well on side as well, bro. I predicted 2-0 Villa. They've got one more corner here. They've got one more corner here. Cleared away. Is Cash into no one. Emi Martinez. Closing him down. Gets it clear. Wolves are actually 4-on-2 here. 4-on-3 now. Chance here. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, who's that? Is that the Gomez guy? No way. It's 2-0. It's actually 2-0, lads. It's actually 2-0. Oh, my gosh. I mean, the celebrations are a bit over the top. I'll be honest. You are like, you know, you're going down. I'm putting on thingy stream, bro. He once told me, the first stream I ever did with him, yeah, on the catch-up, he said, I don't talk to people 8 points behind me. Yeah, I don't know why they are so gassed. Yeah, but he goes, I don't talk to people 8 points behind me. Well, 8 points is becoming 0, mate, because we're beating Crystal Palace. And your next 2 games are Man United and, well, Chelsea and Man United. Good luck, mate. Good luck, lad. Good luck, lad. Good luck. Wolves' great escape. The scripts is credit. Bro, even if they win every single game, I think with 9 games left, even if they win all 9, which they won't do. He's turned his camera off, bro. I need to make new enemies. Bro, it's the Vila. Villain. 47 people watching him right now. The one that goes on the catch-up, bro. Third's ours now, surely. Should be, Mo. I think we'll beat Crystal Palace, mate. I think we'll beat Crystal Palace. But I wasn't worried about Villa. I think Chelsea should have been worried about Villa, because I think it'll be Chelsea or Villa for 5th place. Bogey ground, what you going to do? Is it your bogey ground? Bro, Vinal, you lot are bottling this, bro. Your next game is Chelsea midweek, and then it's Old Trafford. We have no midfield. Share the link, bro, before he kills the stream. Hold on. So you haven't subscribed to his channel yet. 2-0, bro. We're getting third. We are getting third. Facts. We're getting third place, lads. Let's go, guys. Oh, wrong thing. What am I doing? You know, I too would be embarrassed. I too would be embarrassed, guys. Is that stream? No, that's the wrong stream. I just set my own stream. Honestly, I'm special needed. Don't watch that link. This is the link. In fact, I'm just gonna redirect you lot over there, bro. I'm gonna redirect you lot over there, bro. I'm gonna redirect you lot over there. Hold on, bear with. You lot stay there, by the way. You lot stay there. You lot stay there. You lot stay there, lads.
No, nothing. I got Mandem in the chat howling this, that, and the other. I should block every one of you, bro. I mean, catch, SB.
He doesn't have his.
I already know what it is.
He doesn't have his redirects on. Never mind. We're just gonna send you the link. Wolves 5-1-1-1 at home since COVID. Yeah, it's like Old Trafford for us as well. Raw. I told you, he's a bottle job, lad. You're right, bro. João Gomez, I wouldn't mind taking him, you know. I'm going to play. We were so poor gimmick. We deserve this. Yeah, make sure you go in his chat, yeah. This is the Villa fan that I'm listening to, yeah. He's on the catch-up. Join this link. Why is it for sports anything about Emery? You goof, sorry about Moyes again. WW Big up everyone, man. Big up to everyone in the chat. So say, smash the like button, hit the sub button up. Make sure you hit him with touchline raid, yeah. I'm going to end the stream. I don't think he's got redirects on, so I've sent you the link. Make sure you click this link and go and put touchline raid in his chat. Just do it. You can do it. Go hit a like or whatever, and then bounce. It's up to you. But yeah, big up everyone, big up Vinal, you know what I'm saying? And bro, I genuinely thought Villa would win today. I think now they've left it massively open for Chelsea to get top 6. Because it could have been 12 points next week if Villa won their Wolves and then beat Chelsea. Could have been 12 points clear of Chelsea. But yeah. Anyways, peace people. Make sure you go click the link. I'm out, people. Bless.